So we're going to make our way down here.
No.
And lay our
Part of her very being.
best boy to rest.
I could never betray her. No matter what might happen.
What is happening, everyone? Welcome on back. So we're picking up right where we left off after our conclusion of Fia's questline, and we'll dive right into doing a little bit more Liurnia and Ainsel River Main. So let's see what EG has to say.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Ranni has departed on her journey along the dark path of Empyrean, from Renna's Rise, as she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Ranni's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You, and only you, were Lady Ranni's true champion. My purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Ranni for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Ranni is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well, unto the very end.
Okay, well that takes care of that, and we've got our hint of our next area to go to. So I'm going to see you in a minute. We're going to do a quick drive-by and pick up some items along our way, and then I'll see you at Renna's Rise. First stop here, I want to see if we have some items to pick up. He is still not dead. Okay, we'll come back. All right. We got his bell bearing and his gear. So let's do a little bit of a drip change here and go for that, and this. And I guess, you know what, we might as well do the hat, the Logan hat. And I'm curious if anyone knows that reference. I'm sure you do if you're a Souls fan. So leave a comment if you have a guess. We'll see you at the next pickup.
Stop, please stop. You're my puppet. I loved you with all I have. How could you forget such bliss? Ah, that hurts. Ah, ah, ah.
Okay, so we loaded in a little earlier so you guys could get that dialogue. So that is Pidia being killed by these dudes, who are clearly puppets. Alright, Renna's Rise. There's a skip that actually gets us here a little bit earlier, which I've never done, no idea how to do it. But a lot of people want it so that they can get the Witches set. And I guess I'm not remembering right, because I thought it was up here. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to sneak over here, grab this doll. And I would love to know who discovered this particular mechanic first, because it's interesting. We're going to talk to Ranni 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Ranni the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate
Okay.
the baleful shadows. The name of I will not.
So that takes care of that. You know what? I'm going to level up here because we are rolling with 91,000 runes here. Let's get this up to... There we go. So we're going to kind of bust through this zone. We're going to probably come back during our cleanup phase here for all the bosses. But for now, we're just going to run away from our gravity friend over here. This guy. Ow. Yeah. There we go. Am I going to make it? I think so. Yeah. Very nice. And one more. Oh, friendly fire's on. Okay, so we'll probably just see you at the weapon pickup that I'm quite excited about. All right, this guy got no poise. One more. Nice. And here we are. Wing of Astel. That is the weapon we're going to use for the rest of our run. So we're going to make our way to the next site of grace, and then we're going to head over to Round Table and get this thing up to 100%. All right. So we're going to light this and we'll make our way to Round Table.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Okay, so I lied. We're going to keep it at 9 for now. I need to swing back over to Mogwin's Palace to get the upgrade stone, but we'll do that a little later. So next step is Baleful Shadow time. Okay, so we're actually going to make our way past the Death Blight dudes here, past the Baleful Shadow. I'll be quiet so you can hear the dialogue from Ranni. And then we're actually going to get the Site of Grace on the other side so that if and or when we die,
O Shadow,
we can respawn
thou
somewhere
art
else.
the last. Tell the two fingers that Ranni the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
We're good. All right, so we're going to get this Site of Grace here. And then if something happens, we're good. All right, here he is. Okay, not much range on that, hey? Oh, he's got Destined Death on his blade. Ow. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was poor timing. Oof. Bad roll. Try and get a poise break off of him. One more. That should do it. Yeah, there it is. And then we'll two-hand and... That's quite the heal. Usually I'm supposed to use the terrain, not him. Out of FP. So let's see if the terrain can help us a little here. So we'll come over here. We'll try and get him hung up right here. That used to be pretty effective. Yeah, there he is. He's stuck. So if we just run around and try not to die to our own Night Maiden Mist. There we go. Ow. That's how you die. Ow. Alright, let's see if we can't just do this right here. This should do it. Heal. Very cool. Alright, let's kind of earn the victory here, if we get it. Wait for it. That didn't work. There. One more of those should do it. All right. Poor timing. Oh, very nice. Come and get it. Nope.
Beautifully fought.
Beautiful.
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blaidd and E.G. I love them.
Discarded Palace Key. So, on to the next one, which is Raya Lucaria. So let's see what's going on there. Oh, I probably should have come by and grabbed this. This is
My
Selen.
friend,
And like we bought everything already, so we're kind of done with her. Discarded Palace Key. Dark Moon Ring. So this gets us right to the end of Ranni's questline. So our next step is to head back into here. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this, and I haven't tested this yet, but from what I understand, if we grab this map, if we do this and get baby rot, I think is what they call it. There we go. This is supposed to be a less powerful version of the Scarlet Rot debuff. I don't remember what this is. This has to be an upgrade map. Nope, it's Rot Grease. Now, that definitely seems to be ticking quite a bit less than usual. So we'll heal. We've got some bosses to deal with in this zone as well. There we go. And finally, right here. Okay, so we've got a friend here that we're going to deal with, and I'm going to put a poll on the channel, and I would like your assistance to tell me which weapon you guys think I should use, whether it's this weapon here or the Alabaster Greatsword that we're about to get from this guy. Boom. The Alabaster Greatsword. Maybe we'll use both, but let's get some engagement, see what you guys think. So I'm going to see you guys at the next site of grace, and we'll keep trucking along. Okay, welcome on back. So what we're going to do here is just keep working our way down. We're heading for the Coffin that's around the corner here, and that'll take us to our next boss fight. So we're going to kind of speed this up, and we'll rejoin at the boss gate. All right. So we'll see how many attempts this takes here. Yeah, let's have some fun. What do we want to use? Probably Carrion Slicer. You know what? I lied. Let's do Gravity with Gravity. We'll use the same weapons on them that it would use on us. Where'd you... Oh, I'm dead. I didn't expect it to teleport to the same location. Let's try that again. All right. Get our runes back. It's not a lot, but it's something. All right, and one more. There we go. That's what I wanted, the poise break. Very nice. And on the way back up, probably going to get a teleport here. Where are you going to appear this time? Over here. Very nice. Oh, so I think the best way is run sideways here. No, it's not. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I'm good. Nice. So, I was hoping to get a poise break right here. No. One more? One more. Come on. Ooh, this might hurt. We're good though. Let's heal. Oh, you sneaky son of a gun. Run away. I think one more gravity should do it. No, two more. Boom. And do you want to finish it off with an Ash of War here? Oh my gosh, or die. Him or me. There we go. Remembrance of the Naturalborn. Very nice. So from here, I think this is the boss gate, isn't it? So we need to run all the way over here. And since we have Ranni's ring, that should give us the access to, I think there's an elevator over here. All right. Here we are. And up we go. And here we are finally, Moonlight Altar. This is right above the Albinuric village. My first playthrough, I could not figure out how to get up here for the life of me. Now, as part of the checklist, it actually says to talk to Ranni here. So we're going to go do that. But we're going to skip the dragon that's about to appear. That'll probably end up being part of the boss cleanup run for a couple of the zones here. And I just didn't want to break any of the quest lines that generally are associated with some of these areas by killing the wrong boss at the wrong time. Okay, so let's pick up all of these starlight shards. He's de-aggroed. And this will wrap up Ranni's quest line, which is so much progress in 2 episodes here. Here we are. So let's try and not die as we come down here. There we go. All right, here we are. So the 2 fingers, and there she is.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
And there we go. We're engaged. Ranni's questline is almost done. And we get yet a 3rd weapon that is really well suited for our build. So it's going to be a hard choice when the time comes here. So, since we're here, I'm going to see you guys real quick on a cutaway at the next site of grace, because there's one right down here, I believe. Okay, so that site of grace was a little further away than I thought it was, but that's okay. So we're going to light this. And before we wrap up this episode, we're going to do one last thing that's rather distasteful, but it's part of the quest line. So we're going to make our way down here.
No.
and lay our
Part of her very being.
best boy to rest.
I can never betray her. No matter what might happen. Ranni. She needs me.
All right, buddy. I'm so sorry. Oof. This guy is no joke. There's a reason he's our favorite NPC. What do you got for me, buddy? Oh, that hurt. Hung up on terrain. You guys get to see this whole one because he deserves the respect. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get the timing down on this. Let's get a heal. I thought he'd be here by now. Ow. This was a bad choice. All right, my man. All right, we almost got him. Have a good day, buddy. And he's gone. What a terrible, terrible shame. Royal Greatsword and Blaidd set. I think we can get rid of Seluvis's crap for a more worthy set. And I might not have the endurance for this heavy load. That's a shame. Alright, well, some fashion souls for a bit, but like we are going to respect our buddy Blaidd. So, final thing before we wrap it up here, guys. Let's go see what happens to EG.
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you? As war counselor? Or as blacksmith? Unthinkable. How could Blaidd? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blaidd became a curse that plagued Lady Ranni. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blaidd. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
Okay. There you go. So, very last thing we're going to do here is we're going to reset the encounter. And Blaidd and Iji have now come back together, I guess. So we get Iji's bell bearing and his mirror helm. And if you look around, you can see that he is shrouded in black flame. And the reason for that is evident right here. The Black Knife Assassins have come out to mete out justice. I don't know. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I want to thank you very much again for watching. And if you could spare a like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. And we shall see you next time.